Hello everyone, this is Aegis, and I've got a Grandmaster's level game here. We have Cyrain, the blue Terran player. He's going to be playing against CombatEX, the red Protoss player. Um, this is definitely the real CombatEX from the Grandmasters League. So there it is. Everyone knows CombatEX. His main way of winning is actually just cheese. Um, and that's pretty much it. So, okay, well, Combat X is one of the things that I don't like. I don't dislike that many things. Some people think otherwise, but Combat X is one of those things that I really don't like. And his opponent over here, Cyrain, sent me this replay. He does play for the UMBC team in the Collegiate Star League. You can check there if you don't believe me that he is Grandmasters. This is on Tal'Darim Altar. We have a supply depot coming up over here, and UMBC is University of Maryland, Baltimore County. So if you want to go to cstarleague.com to check things out over there. CombatEX, you can read the chat for yourself. I'm not gonna reread the chat to you guys, but yeah, this guy is really clever. I guess it's clever to be able to win with that one strategy. You know, the best Protoss cheese is cannons. His wit has been immortalized. I'll tell you that for sure. Go check out Day 9's cast of CombatEX versus what's his face? Chill. CombatEX is throwing up his Nexus first, and that is not usually a viable build against Terran, especially one that has gone gas and barracks and not command center first. So I really don't know why CombatEX has gone command center first. Maybe for once he's repented of his past and decided to play a macro game. He is rallying both of his next side back over to his main, and Cyrain is going to scout into here and see a halfway completed Nexus, and he will know that he can probably do a lot of damage here, just coming in here with a couple of Marines, because Protoss won't have anything for a while. The probe does fall, and there's the Tech Lab coming up as well as the second barracks. Very signature for Cyrain. He is going to be getting out his Marauder. It will be checking the corners here. Very nice. CombatEX calls it eco cheese. I don't know. Eco cheese is not really eco cheese, but he does have these 2 additional gateways on the way. He needs to get his production facilities up as quickly as possible if he wants to stay alive. His pro production is paused for a little while, so this is the reason why I don't really think he's worthy. It's just his macro is just bad in general. And there's the little push out from Cyrain. He's going to come out with 2 Marauders, 2 Marines, and expand behind this. It's such a good build. If you're a Terran player, I think you should try and use this for yourself. There's the single pylon coming up for CombatEX in the backside to make sure that he has some spotting in this corner over here later on in the game in case there are medevac drops. Cyrain now pushing out across the field with a couple of these units there. They will advance into the front, and there are 2 Zealots here, but with the Marauder slow, I don't know if CombatEX is actually going to be able to hold this off. The first pylon will fall. The Warp Gate tech is still a long ways away, and the probes over here will also take some damage. The 2 Zealots are also going to get slowed, and the first Stalker popping forward, getting surrounded by the SCVs, and the Marauders taking one of them out. The probes now being pulled off the line. Cyrain is going to be able to do so much damage over here while expanding over here at his natural expansion. He's going to continue pushing here, and CombatEX, since he did go Nexus first, the Nexus is complete, and that will be an easy pick off for Cyrain as soon as he deals with those 2 Stalkers with the Marauder slow here. Doesn't really want to get surrounded by those probes, and they will get back to work mining over there, and the gateways here continuing to rally out those Stalkers. CombatEX was supply blocked, so he had to throw down 2 pylons over there. More Stalkers and Zealots popping out. CombatEX saying that this is easy. Yeah, easy to get your command center up. Easy to get up a couple additional production facilities. Barracks 3, 4, and 5 up. Cyrain copying. Easy peasy. It will be in just a moment. CombatEX is going for this robotics facility sort of blind. He doesn't know if any additional pressure is coming. He has finally moved to the front. Doesn't have that many units out in the field, so this robotics facility may actually end up being a mistake. Cyrain has gone for a really big force here, and his Simpack just finished. This will allow him to push more after this one, and CombatEX's units are out and about running around on the map. I don't know what they're doing out here. He needs to get a couple of sentries up to be able to force field in case of this kind of stim push. 5 SCVs off the line here for Cyrain, wanting to do some additional pressure here. Let's take a look at the units tab. We do have CombatEX up at 38 probes and Cyrain at 30, and he does have a couple of them not really mining over here. A couple of Zealots will get cleaned up. Stimpack able to clean those guys up very easily. A little bit more of a warp in, and an Immortal does get started, but this push is so deadly. CombatEX doesn't really have enough to deal with this. He's gonna have to sit back for a while. CombatEX saying that was lucky. I don't know if that was lucky, even if he had all of his units here. This army is just way larger than what CombatEX has here, even combined with the remaining of his forces that did get taken out. His Immortal wouldn't have popped out in time, and he would have lost his Nexus. More units just pouring out from Cyrain's base right now, streaming across the map to be able to join this attack. More SCVs coming out, actually. So that's a lot of SCVs pulled off the line to fight against a Protoss player that's basically mining off of 2 bases. So Cyrain is voluntarily nerfing his himself, essentially. And here's the Terran army. They will begin crunching on both sides. Another Immortal is being chrono boosted. He's warping in additional Zealots and Sentries here. And here comes the Terran push in. Cyrain is going to be able to target down all of these units pretty easily, especially with that Stimpack. The Nexus taking some damage right now. The SCVs at the front to be able to tank some of that damage. And Cyrain does have a huge army now. CombatEX is beginning to move forward here, and he does have charge on the way, but that is not going to be ready anytime soon. The probes getting pulled off the line. The Zealots now making their way towards those Marines. The Marines stimming and running back. The SCVs wrapping around, killing the Zealots off. Easy, says Cyrain. Yes, kind of easy. Get out, apparently. So there's the 2 Immortals trying to work away here. Zealot charge is just about to hit, but that's too late. There are not that many units out here. So there it is. CombatEX has left the game. This game does go to Cyrain pretty easily as expected. You really can't go 2 Nexuses against a Terran player. Go Robo and go this much tech and not expect to die. I'm not sure what he was expecting, but this game, Grandmasters level, not CombatEX, I'm sorry. But Cyrain, congratulations to him hitting Grandmasters like a week ago. So this is Aegis, signing off.